What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Copart walk around. I really do appreciate all of you for joining me. I'm not going to sit here and talk. Let's jump into the video. Here we got a 2015 Chevy Silverado Z71, like a Cadillac, baby. 6.6 liter turbo diesel, and of course that means Allison transmission on deck. This is a 2500 HD with 35,000 miles. Low miles. Tires have seen better days. What do we got back here? We got, oh, this is, I bet this is whatever it hit. What was left of it. Big tow hitch. Beautiful, beautiful truck, man. LTZ, backup camera, soft open tailgate. And what is this? Is this rust? Oh, that's Bondo. That's Bondo. How's a 35,000 mile truck got Bondo already? That already got me sketched out. Dirty Max. Dirty Max. Now, one thing I noticed is, okay, obviously it took a hit a little bit lower, right? The bottom end is torn up over here. And I'm like, all right, that's no big deal. That's no big deal. A little bit of damage right here, damage right here. Probably just replace the bumper. In fact, the bumper doesn't even look damaged to me. To be honest with you, it's just this lower valance. Looks like it needs to be replaced. But what is going on over here? We got a tow hook up here. Looks like this may have had a plow on it at some point, right? But I gotta open the hood. Well, we got baby spiders, jumping spiders, man. Can you see this little guy? He's right there. These little things flew around. There's these webs that have been flying all around the city. And they just float through the air, and then they land on cars. You have like 1 million baby spiders all over the place. Look at it. You see how he jumps? Dang, Bambi. Calm down. Oh, there's more spiders. One there. There's one over there. Spiders everywhere. All right, so here's under the hood. Everything under here looks fine. Everything looks good. Battery's right there. I checked the oil. Oil looks fine. One thing I did notice is there's no coolant. There's zero coolant in this truck, so there's definitely been an issue with the radiator. And there's no hood latch. The hood latch is missing. It's MIA. You can see where it used to go right there. And you look down in there, you can kind of see some damage. This looks like one of those trucks that has been kind of put back together, in a sense, cosmetically, to make it look like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. Just needs a little bit of work. But if this thing is here as a total loss, there's more to it than that. All right, the front end actually looks really good. But when I climb under it, I start noticing something just ain't adding up under here. Let's climb up under here and see what we got. We got wires. I think these are for a winch or something, maybe. Or maybe that's for the plow. But we've got frame damage, guys, and it's rusted right up here. There is definitely frame damage. Things are tweaked and moved. What do we got here? We got hoses that have been rigged that are leaking. But someone put like some aftermarket elbow and stuck a hose clamp on it. Look at this. Can you see all that? Like, this thing has got problems. Real problems. So I'm not saying that somebody, you know, just slapped some parts on it to make it look good so it would sell more. I'm just saying that's how it appears to me. I could be totally wrong. I don't know the history. I don't know exactly what happened to this truck. All I know is that it's a fairly new truck with low miles. It's got Bondo on the back of the bed and some strange damage, pretty heavy damage underneath the bumper, but with the bumper that looks almost pristine, other than this lower valance. Got me a little confused. Comment below what you think. We'll go ahead and check out the inside. Look, we got the running boards. See what it looks like back here. Obviously the leather, right? I can already see there's no lights on the interior, so we know it's not gonna fire up. Be careful, don't want to hit this car. Dang, spider webs everywhere, man. My goodness. These little suckers are gonna grow up and take over the world. That's what my brother said. That's interesting. The steering's got quite a bit of play. quite a bit of play, especially for a newer truck. Something just... You're kidding me. Somebody left the key in the... Some people do this. I don't know why. I guess it's so that the batteries will be dead to cause people to not be able to start them. Someone left the key in the ignition. Ignition on. So, battery's dead. Here we got a 2015 Lexus RX 350. Now, this one may not be as repairable as I thought it was, and I'm not exactly sure why the windows are down. Oh, there's mold all over the interior. Were they broken out or something? I don't know. Yeah, the whole interior is just covered in mold. You need to say we're not going to be getting inside of this one. I guess what I didn't see in the pictures, maybe I just didn't look close enough, was the amount of side damage that we got here. Somehow in the pictures it just didn't look as bad as it does right here in person. Now obviously suspension damage, that's probably something that can be fixed pretty easily, but this is pushed in significantly. Obviously you've got major B-pillar damage here, severe rocker damage, and most likely well, what frame the unibody, it's a unibody vehicle, so there's no frame, so to speak, but the rails that run under here for structural support are obviously going to be damaged as well. So yeah, I can see why this one is here, and for that reason we're not going to spend any more time looking at it. Another truck, a 2014 Chevy Silverado. Flood damage. You know how much I love flood damage cars, right? They're very interesting to me because you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes they say they're non-runner and non-driving because the insurance company has said, leave it alone, don't mess with it. They don't want to damage anything further. And then other times, well, they actually don't run and drive because there's significant damage. You just never know what you're going to get with one of these. Oh, it's too bad the airbox is bolted in. I wish they had clips so you could open it up and just check the airbox. You would have had to driven through some really deep water to have gotten to the airbox that sits like up here. Like that's who would drive through something. Then again, if you look at the dirt down the side, I don't know if that's any indication as to where the water line was, but I mean, we've got mud or dirt up a good portion of the doors. I haven't looked inside of it yet, but it looks like this truck's got fairly new tires on it. Look at those. Those weren't cheap. Is the bed full of water or mud? No, it's not. Huh. What do you think? Man, I'm telling you, if I had unlimited funds, I would probably buy like 3 to 5 cars a week at Copart. 58,000 miles. I love this place, and I would just buy... Oh, okay. Wow. Yep. That's that fails on the sniffometer. That's bad. Did I hear water? I thought I heard water when I opened the door.
That was my phone.
Well, there's no... Oh, the seatbelt got cut. That's interesting. Somebody cut the seatbelt to get out of this thing, so apparently the seatbelt was stuck and they cut it to get out of the car. That is scary. I wonder if this thing actually went underwater. It sure smells like it. And I know there's no power, I can tell. But I saw the instrument cluster lit up in the Copart picture. Oh no, there they are. Traction control off. So this one is obviously one that doesn't run. Yeah, she must have sucked up water or something. There's something going on in there. Well, she sounds like she's trying, though. You can hear compression building. Try it one more time, then we'll give up on her. You never know. Sometimes these things, man, if they'll crank over like this, all you got to do is just get them running. You know, it takes a while. It really does. And there it goes. Like I said, sometimes you just got to crank it over and get it running. And now the battery's dead. We literally got it running, and now the battery is toast. That sucks. Yeah, she's done. I cannot tell you how many flood cars that I've been able to just get to fire up. You know, you spend a few minutes cranking on them, and they do fire up. So this, whoever wins this is going to get a heck of a deal, because this is listed as a no run, no drive. And when they finally get it and put a booster pack on it, this thing's going to fire up. Now, that's not to say that it's going to be reliable, that it's going to run and drive great, that you're not going to have rods knocking in the future or something. But it's going to start. You put a booster pack on this, crank it a little bit, this thing is going to start up. Now, I took the liberty of checking the oil and everything earlier. Here, I'll show you guys. I don't want you to think that I tried starting a flood car that was full of water or anything, but the oil is clean and it's to its proper level. It's not milky at all. In fact, if anything, it's just a hair low on oil. Yeah, I definitely don't want you thinking I just came out to Copart, started cranking on a flood car, hoping for the best. I wouldn't do that. I'm not here to damage anybody's property or screw the next person. Somebody's going to score on this, man. No doubt. All right, moving on to the next one. And here we have a 2018 Land Rover Range Rover. 14,000 miles on the clock. Pre-scanned by the body shop, 6/20 of 19. So it's time consuming, man. These things can sit for quite a while. A P250S. Sounds like it's better than a Tesla. P250. Never heard of a Tesla with a P250. So this quarter panel is crunched in real good. Look at this. We've got the door touching the rear quarter. Says this window is no good either. Wonder what's wrong with the window. I don't see anything wrong with it. So this whole quarter section is totally shot. You can see they've even taken it apart all inside of here. The muffler is hanging down. This tire is damaged, or the wheel, and or does the hatch still work? It looks like it does. Are you not going to open for me? Come on now. Don't do me like that. Got the back bumper right here. It took the hit on the other side. Oh yeah, she's damaged. Missing some pieces. Let's see if it'll close itself for us. There's those spider webs I'm telling you all about right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's wrapped all over the place, man. These weird long spider webs just go on for days. Oh, look at this. Even opens like a Tesla. Wow. Oh, and that's a pretty big baby. Yeah, that's one of them. He's huge for a baby. I wonder what kind of spider that is. You can see they're all over, man. This webbing is everywhere. Hopefully he's not of the poisonous biting variety. Oh, this is my style right here. Riding in the range. Let's see if we can fire it up. Well, it's listed as a run and drive. Let's try this again. There we go. Well, look at these panels, man. This is fancy. Wow. Looks like just a bunch of tablets shoved into a Land Rover. Very nice. Wow, look at that. Oh, man. Oh, air conditioning. Oh, this thing is clean. Now, what you won't believe about this, and I didn't believe it either, but I'm going to have to show you. What are you beeping about? Dang. Calm down. Back up off of me. What I could not believe about this was the engine. I thought, man, this thing's got one of them big old V8s. Whoo! Boy, look at that motor. Dang. That's a massive engine, right? No, it's really not. It's a little, what is it, a 2-liter or something? It's something ridiculous, man. Let's see here. It should tell us up here, 2018, blah, 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 blah. I don't see where it shows the engine. Normally the emissions label right here will tell you what it is. I must just be missing it. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm pretty sure this is just like, it's a little 2-liter or something. It's ridiculously small. See if that pops off. No, it doesn't. Well, anyway, now that I can't find the emissions label, you guys comment below, but I'm almost positive this is just a little 4-cylinder. I mean, it's a turbo. You can see the turbo right there, so it's a 4-cylinder. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I could see it. It's a 4-banger. A 4-banger and a big old Range Rover, man. These things used to have these massive V8s in them, and now they come with a little turbo 4. How cute. Next, we have a hail damage car. Some of my favorite cars, hail damage, especially white ones. An 08 Nissan Altima, 128,000 miles. This is probably not going to sell for a whole lot. Clean up the headlights, give it a good wash, you know, clean up the rims and tires and everything. This car will look phenomenal. Now, the hail damage is pretty significant, but again, with a white car, it's hard to see. You probably won't even be able to see it on camera, but it's there. But it's so offset by that white, by the white paint and the light shining down on it. It is just very difficult to see it. There's a little bit more over here, up here. It's definitely got hail damage. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But man, overall not bad. We got the leather interior. Looks nice. Listed as a run and drive, so we should be able to fire this bad boy up. Push to start too. You're kidding me. Dead battery. Of course. Completely dead. 100% dead. As in, dead as a doornail. Doesn't do nothing. Alright. Well, I have faith that it probably runs and drives just fine. Hail damage cars usually do, not always. And we've got a massive 4-cylinder engine under here. Check the oil. See what she looks like. Alright, it's dirty, but I've seen a lot worse, so it's not horrible. Check our coolant. Oh, that sucker's on there. I don't see any coolant down in there. Yeah, definitely low on coolant at a minimum. There's no coolant in the bottle either. Power steering fluid is pretty low. I'm not saying that this is not a good car, but look, more than damn spiders. There they are again. There's more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. These little suckers are everywhere. And I hope we don't carry any home with us. Yeah, I think personally I would stay away from this car. The fact that it's got low coolant, low power steering fluid, and dirty oil, I think just that alone, I don't even need to start it. This is one that I would just probably stay away from. Getting close to the end, this is a 2016 Mercedes-Benz C300. I drove this car when I was in Washington and Oregon not too long ago. Well, not this same car, but this type of car, C300, 77,000 miles, and man, it was a 4MATIC. I don't think this one is. It is. This is a 4MATIC. And let me tell you something. What a wonderful, economical experience. I mean, this thing was so comfortable, so smooth. Oh my goodness. We got a fire?
That's a gasoline fire.
Oh man. I don't know if y'all can see that smoke. Surely you can see it. That is a massive fire. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. All right. Anyway, C300. I love this car. I really do. Now this one took a kind of a bad hit. to the rear. It doesn't look like it was a hardcore accident, but it's just the way it happened, man. The accident happened like in this corner right here, and it folded in the quarter panel, damaged everything up under here. You can see everything's been pushed in, but I'll be honest with you. If I was going to buy this and keep this for myself, I'm not replacing the quarter panel on this. This is something that with some help from Mike, this could be pulled back out, man. It's got a little crease right here. It's got a little dent right here. But you could, if you took your time, you got some patience, and you really worked this, I think you could pull. I mean, it didn't take a direct hit to the back here. It took a hit to this corner. This corner right here is where the damage is. This can be pulled out and straightened. This can be pulled out and straightened. And that's it. A little bit of damage to the trunk there. To me, I don't know, you guys that do this for a living, you can comment. Tell me, maybe there's more to this than what I'm seeing. Maybe replace the trunk lid. It's got some damage down here too, and some damage up there. And it looks like a lot of damage up here. Maybe there was a spoiler or something. I don't know. There's a lot of scraping and cuts right there. Does this open? Whoa, good Lord, that thing flew open on me. Genuine parts. We got some brackets, nuts and bolts, broken tail light, of course, heat shield for the exhaust, some wires and things of that nature. But the trunk opens and closes fine. This sucks. I don't know where this damage came from. It's got damage up here too, damage across the trunk this direction. It's one of those things where if you're looking to buy something for yourself, I think this would be perfect. I think this would be a great car to buy for yourself. You know, clean it up, fix it up over the weekend. And they threw the bumper in here too. Hopefully it didn't damage the back seats. Well, we got helicopters coming now too. Boy, whatever that is, that's a big fire. Man, and dang spider webs, man. I keep walking into them. Okay, let's continue with the review of the car. Get sidetracked by that fire over there. Like, they've got the helicopters coming. You can hear fire trucks and everything coming. Got to do the sniff test, and it smells all right. It's good for me. Let's fire it up. Fired right up. Blind spot assist inoperative. We got a check engine light on. A little damage here, a little scuff here and there. I mean, it's got 70-some thousand miles on it. You kind of expect that, right? Not bad. The car is actually very clean, and we got this weird shifter, man. I can't stand these. Foot on the brake, up goes in reverse. There's your rear view camera. Transmission not in park. Yeah. Then down is drive, and she moves, and then neutral's in the middle, and then park is this button on the side here. Back in park. And we are in park. And it even shows you on the dash that you're in park. Not bad. You got that auto start feature. I really hate that. I usually turn that off. I don't like that auto start. It's a nice car, man. It's a real nice car. Let's pop the hood. If I can find the daggum thing. There she is. Just a cute little bitty four-banger. Not a bad looking motor at all. It's a little on the dirty side though. To be honest with you, I would have expected it to be a lot cleaner than that. Overall though, man, everything looks good. Boy, they got everybody out here. It looks like the fire department may have that fire under control already. You can see the smoke is going from black to a whitish gray color. Got a chopper up there. Boy, the whole sky's turning dark over here. Dang. All right, let's move on to the next one. And it looks like Hoovie's car has ended up at Copart. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with this, but this is an 07 Maserati Quattroporte. Yes, the one with the ZF transmission. Sport GT. Red painted calipers. Beautiful big rims. What a sleek looking car, man. I give it to Maserati for making a really clean car, and it sounds amazing. The exhaust, everything. This car is perfect as it is stock. I've wanted to buy one of these for so long, just never got around to it. And I didn't want to buy one that had that old school transmission that had that dual clutch setup that was known to go bad all the time. Now, luckily, we have nice little circles here. This window is cracked. It's got a tiny chip here where it's cracked around there. And it looks like it may have a couple dings here and there. Like, there's a tiny chip here, a tiny scratch there. Like, my goodness. This car looks phenomenal. I don't know if that stuff leaking out of it is from this or if that's from another car that was parked here before, but this car looks spectacular, man. Let me see if I can climb down here, get a closer look at this this leak. Oh, well, this lower panel is pulled down, so it very well could be from this car, but I don't see anything actually pouring out of it. Oh, we can't, oh, the door. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. Holy crap, how did this happen? The door is overlapping. Look at this. It literally overlaps this door. What in the heck? Yeah, it doesn't close all the way. Or maybe it's not overlapping. It looks like if you pushed really hard, you could get it to line back up.
This gap right here.
Something is,
You can see the hinge down there.
yeah, something is very off. Good eye, Tim. You got a large gap down here at the bottom, but as you get up to the top, you got a really tight gap up here. I wonder if this is an insurance repair gone wrong. One of those where it was repaired and the customer sent it back, or the insurance company sent it back and said, no way. Okay, I think I was opening the door wrong. Yeah, there's a button right here, okay. No, it closes just fine. There's still a major gap issue here though. And there's a clear coat run right here. You can see we definitely have a large gap here and a small gap here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this one. That's weird though. There's a button here, I don't know what it does, but there's another button back here, and that's the one that actually opens it. So the door seems to open just fine. This is a flood. Yeah, I can smell it. This is a flood. Wow. I could swear that this was listed as a run and drive though, but I mean, some of these flood cars are, I don't see any lights coming on the interior. That's not a good sign. Yeah, it's dead as a doornail, man. Nothing. Let's pop the hood, take a quick peek at what's going on under there. Well, this car smells just, whew. She's awful. And I think that's me being kind. It smells real bad. There's actually nothing wrong with the door. Lines up just fine, but the gap over here is bad, so something happened on this front end at some point. No doubt about that. Let's see if we can figure out how to pop this hood here. I can't even get my hands down in there to good Lord.
In the middle somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's down here. I just can't.
I can see it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Whew. Now that though, that's just beautiful. Man, oh man. A thing of beauty right there, folks. Let's check the oil. What do we got? The oil, well, that's over full. And even though it doesn't look milky, it's pretty significantly overfilled. A lot of times you're not going to see the milkiness in it because the water and oil have separated, and you're not going to see that until you start it up. Then when you start it up, you're going to see a lot of milkshake in there. Yeah, so I'm going to bet this engine is probably frozen. Most likely this engine is completely locked up. Man. And the interior smells just awful. I mean, it does. It smells really, really bad. So I guess that's going to end it for this video. All right, boys and girls, that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you all joining me this week. Well, we still got one more video this week. I forgot, this is only Thursday for you guys. It's Monday for me. We got to record another video, so I'm going to get out of here. But hey, if you enjoyed this content, do me a favor, give the video a big thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. If you don't like the video, give the video a big thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and hey, do me a favor, share the content across your social media platforms. I do appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you to Copart for allowing me to come out here and do this. I appreciate them. My brother Tim, I appreciate all of you for making all this possible. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there, everybody, and we will catch you very soon in the next one.